Welcome to the Coach Smith Show. Let's get going.
Let's roll.
Thanks, everybody, for coming out. Special shout-out to Harvest Hall and I'm His as our sponsors. All right, Coach, let's get into it.
Yeah, let's kind of talk about it. Thankful you guys are still here. Thank you guys for being here. We got our guys coming in, kind of get seated here. Talk a little bit about the last game. What you think there? What was your perspective there, Judge?
So, again, we were calling it the SEC Texas.
Yes. Let's call it the Lone Star SEC.
So everybody that was there, raise a hands or watched it. So, fun fact, the Argyle line, defense and offensive line, is the same size as Texas A&M's line.
Yeah, based on the averages, Texas A&M averages 6'4", 310, and Argyle averages O-line wise 6'3", 305.
Yeah, with three guys being 6'8", 340 or something.
Yeah. And my mother, who is extremely country, she's from Mississippi, and she said, "Dear Lord, I didn't think they were that big till I got down here, and they're real big." That's what she told me.
So, again, just another, kind of testament to the district room. But there's a 5-star out there that was getting interviewed, got an All-American game. You had a couple 3-stars. You had, 8 to 12 people going Power 5 D1. So another just loaded team we were up against.
But I think the thing that we try to sell our guys on is like, man, one of the studies we did with Win the Day was stop being insulted by higher standard people and start mimicking and kind of replicating what they're doing. And they're 83-3 in that stadium, and they're moving to the new stadium that everybody drove by.
Don't glaze over this. So they've played 86 games in that stadium, and they've won 83.
And lost 3 games. And Todd's a friend of mine through recruiting. He's their head coach, Coach Rogers, and he's an incredible guy who's obviously done it at a very high level. And all through the week, we were texting and talking, and the consistent thing that he kept saying was, "Hey, Coach, I know where you're at. I've been there, and, man, you guys, it's getting better every week. I've watched every game. You execute better. Your defense plays better. I understand that you're looking at the scope of just the scoreboard and you're evaluating that, but I think, and Freeze told me today that Anna, high school defensive coordinator, and Freeze are buddies, and that he called and said, "Man, I'm so thankful you guys aren't in our district because you'd give everybody in our district fits." So, again, that doesn't justify any place we're at, but it does kind of give you perspective, and it does allow you to step back and go, man, it is just a different situation. And but we did. We played extremely hard, and we had some bright spots that we're going to look at tonight.
Let's get into the bright spots.
Let's do it. All right, we're going to look at some film here. Just kind of going right down through here. This was early in the game. We were able to look at it, and we're kind of seeing some things here, and they're kind of giving us a buzz. This number 7 is committed to – where was he committed to?
I don't know, some USC probably.
Yeah, it was something. I think he's going straight to the Cowboys and just start for them. I think he was skipping college. But we got kind of our outside zone look here. Jake does a good job getting the edge. And the look that I want to show you here is kind of what was great is we didn't kind of back down from it. We didn't back down from any of it. We kind of bowed our necks up and played. O-line does a great job. Great job by receivers here getting leverage, getting a push. You see Jake with a good finish here on the safety. And I'm sure Jake was telling him just how great a job he had done right there and telling him really nice things. I'm sure it was all just good, strong, encouraging words, all good PG words there. Go a little bit later here. We kind of some of our early stuff we had scripted here coming off play action. Homie does a great job here getting leverage. Rylan does a great job. Rylan Goen, shout out to Rylan Goen, waiting on his food over there. Rylan Goen does a great job there making the catch here. Little spin move trying to get extra yardage. But we talk about our receivers about when you see quarterback partially vacate, stay friendly to the football, find grass, stay clean, terms that we use. And Rylan, those guys are really doing a good job. And just their growth in such a short window is pretty impressive. So you'll see it here from the end zone shot here. Homie does a good job working the pocket. We got a lot of guys fighting up front, getting space, staying hands loaded there, making a good throw. Great job. All right, now we get some defensive stuff here. Get a pressure here. This is great. Coop comes off a late edge blitz, and this is the best angle of this. Coop times this up really well, shows it late. great job here getting a push. And again, one of those moments where I'm sure Cooper is telling him some very life-giving advice on how he can be a better citizen in the United States and be a better figure for the Argyle football team. I'm sure that's what Cooper's telling him. But no, just a great job. And the thing that we talked to Coop about is, man, like, leave your mark when you get there. He's got one. Well, we're not going to get into that. We'll talk about that a little later. We got one coming. All right, so here we are, another defensive play. Thought our guys did a really good job with that O-line, getting a push there, getting pressure. Quarterback kind of has but here's the thing that I'm looking for. Within 3 seconds, we're seeing white jerseys get to the backfield, and that's what we're wanting to see. Coop recognizes the screen here and kind of rallies off, and we get rallied to and make a big-time play. That's a good job there by those guys. Looks like Cedric Hicks. See it here coming through, working hard. Bradford Maxwell came on, gave us some good reps. What was Cedric wearing? Was that a hoodie?
Hoodie, yeah, it was a hoodie.
Dear
Red hoodie.
Lord have mercy, that's awful. All right, so here we go. We got some offense, got a little empty stuff, trying to bring some motion. Ty Johnson in here ripping it. I don't know who this guy's catching the ball. Big bro here. Going up, doing what he's supposed to do because he is the tallest human on our team. And we talked to him about winning over his shoulders and doing a good job at that. Great job here, high pointing the football, attacking it, being real strong. Great throw by our quarterback. Big-time play there. Bro, I need you to talk a little bit more there on the back end, okay, buddy? I don't think let's take some lessons from Jake and Cooper and talk to these guys and let them know that you made a catch. You tell him anything? Huh? Can't tell me what you told him? Okay, all right, okay. Big-time play there, good play by our guys. Here we are, kickoff return. Let's get to the tight shot here. They kept trying to ID to one guy, and, man, he kept answering the calls. Really proud of this guy. He's a young guy. They kind of kept – we was trying to move some of our older guys there, and they kept finding him, kicking to him. But what we talk about is, man, we want guys that are football players. We want guys that are football players. We don't want specialists, and Dash has been that for us all year. He's played safety. He's played receiver. He's caught passes. And, man, it's just a really true testament to a guy that I don't think can legally drive a car yet, right? You got your license yet? No, sir. That's awesome. So that's even better. This dude can't even drive a car. He's out here playing football with some high-level guys. Really proud of him. Really it's kind of a testament to where we're headed with Dash and that class. Really excited. Got a field goal attempt here. Pushed out, kind of, got us on the board here really late. Pushed it through. Great snap, great hold by one Ryland going. Great job pushing it through. That's a good kick. That's a good kick. Schilling's done a great job for us all year. Defensive play here that kind of getting pushed late, but, man, look at us. We talk about meat at the football. Coach Holland and them have decided about 3 weeks ago every play at practice they meet at the football. So wherever the football is, they're getting 11 there, and they're breaking it down. And you've kind of seen that transition of we're getting guys to the football. And this is great pursuit. We talk about cords of 3 tackling, which comes out of Ecclesiastes 4, which talks about a cord of 3 strands is not easily broken. And we talk about getting 3 guys to the football because we know if we get 3 rally to the football, there's not many tackles broken. So just a great job here. These guys getting a push and pursuing to the football, and we're getting exactly that. That guy makes a redirect cut, but we got 3 guys there and a guy in a hoodie there and make a tackle. That's awesome. Man, Cedric, I did not see that. That is bad, buddy. Y'all got to warn me of that stuff, man. Okay, here we go. We're back to, kind of pushing vertical, getting some things going. Luke Stewart does a great job. We kind of kept finding this niche because they were kind of losing level 3 integrity, and we were able to get behind here, throw this bang eight as they call it. Luke Stewart makes a great catch here. Ty puts a ball, pretty good time in here. We talk about don't be late, have your feet ready to throw. Great throw, great catch. Here we go. Finally got on the board a little late here. We put together a drive. You got to push here, get a lot of lateral flow. We get linemen turned up in the hole, get a lot of pull. O-line does a great job here. Really proud of our guys here. Awesome job. Jake sees the crease, kind of gets in it and finishes in the end zone. And Jaime's over here just letting everybody know right in here. just celebrating, man. Don't know if he blocked anybody, but he's doing a good job of just letting everybody know we scored. So, all right, that's back to the top. But again, you have to step back when you're playing elite level teams. That team's going to be playing late in December. We know that. Coach Rogers done a good job. That's kind of the standard that when we step back and go, man. And I told our guys after the game, hey, that's what we're chasing. And you don't get there overnight, unfortunately. Unfortunately for these seniors, we have not been able to speed this up. But what I do know is our guys play extremely hard. They're high-character guys and come, and like I told them today, it don't take you much to get up for this week. So, again, we're excited about this week. We'll kind of get into that first. Before we get into that, anything else to add there that you saw? Any insights on the coaching foot?
I'd never want to go back to that stadium again. I think that was it. I also think that was the last time they were playing in that stadium.
Yes, it is. That's why we did all the ceremonial stuff we did before. So, all right, we're going to get into what you guys came for, which was to eat, and then to see Ross, because Ross is here. And then we
shout out to Ross,
big shout out to Ross. There he is. Great shirt, Ross. I wish your son would take some of your tips on fashion. So we're going to bring some of these guys up, kind of talk through our core values and our winners tonight. First guy's our blue-collar guy, which is kind of our Monday core value, and that is Rylan Goen. Come on up here, Rylan Goen.
Buddy, proud of you. Take the mic.
Sir.
So as a senior, you got some sophomores over there, and a junior, right? Junior. What's your piece of counsel or advice as you go into this last game for those guys?
Oh, definitely just enjoy it. It's going to go by.
Fast, right?
Fast, yeah. It's the last game.
Yeah, crazy. Well, yeah, we're proud of you, buddy. I'm turning you over to Coach.
That's all the life-giving advice you got, buddy?
That is.
Okay.
That is. They work hard already. They're good.
I want to brag on this guy before I kind of get into my questions. You come into a situation, you schematically completely change something. And I'm like, hey, and I start throwing all these terms about be clean and level 2 integrity and route integrity. And I'm throwing all this stuff at it. And I'm like, you got to pick this up really fast. But I appreciate seniors who go, I'm with you, let's roll. And that's because all of them don't. I'm telling you, I've been in situations where the seniors just don't get on board, and that doesn't happen. But I really appreciate Rylan. Very thankful for him, and he's playing his best football right now, and really proud of him. So, hey, as we go into this last one, man, share how many Red Rails have you played in? 2. Will you share like a cool moment or like a moment that you knew, maybe not even a play, but like when you're like, oh, man, this is a serious deal. Share something like that.
Okay, so last year we played Colleyville. It was the first drive, and I'm sure you guys have seen it. Brady Boozer, like maybe an 80-yard touchdown, 72-yard touchdown. That was hype. That was big.
Just big-time moment. Huh? Just the energy, right?
Yeah. Just best energy I've ever had.
That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Thank you, Rylan. Appreciate you, brother. Okay, our next one's our Tuesday core value. That's our intensity award. This guy, we're going to rename this after he is in like memorial of him after this is over, and that is Cooper Towery. Yeah.
Hey, Brady. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right, same question. Senior, you've been impactful on this team for several years. You got these younger guys. What piece of counsel or advice do you have for them?
I would say stay invested, whether that's practice or scout team or in the game or if you're on the sideline. The most annoying thing is when someone's not invested and then you're going to miss it when it's gone.
Yeah, great advice, buddy.
I want 2 things, Cooper. I want to tell you, Collins loves when you get an award because Brooklyn comes. So I just want you to know that, and Lizzie's here. So she's – you got to hold the mic up to your mouth. There you go. All right, Coop. So kind of same questions, Riley. How many of these you played in? 2?
2 so far.
Talk to me about, like, you can't use the Boozer touchdown, but like a moment for you where you're like, man, this is serious, big-time Texas rivalry football. Whether it was the week, whether it was, what was that? Like one of those moments that you've had that maybe like a bro hadn't experienced or Dash has not.
I'd probably say it was after we let up a touchdown and Bodie just ran right in, and it was a really bad look on our defense because we had busted coverage, but their whole stands went super crazy, and it was a big moment that we needed to step it up.
So you just kind of felt like the wrong energy, but you just knew how impactful this game mattered, how much it matters, like polarizing, and even like the magnitude of it, like the collateral the ripple effect, if you will, of how big this game is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Dude. That's what you meant to say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, good. Thanks, Coop. All right, so our we guide this week goes to Cade Moreland. Come on, Cade.
Let's go.
Cade had 2 tackles, big time, 2 tackles, and he had a broken bone, which seems to be an epidemic here lately.
But yeah, that was amazing. Those 2 tackles, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, of course. So, looking at this season, as you developed as we go into this last game, what do you think is the thing that you've either learned or developed the most this year?
I think just trying to stay consistent really is a thing that I've put a lot of focus in, and just knowing my assignment and getting where I'm supposed to be, do what I'm told.
Yes, because discipline wins, right?
100%.
Good job.
100%. A shortcut to success. Cade, so as we look at the scope of your season, man, you kind of start out handling all the kicking, and then we kind of re-navigate some things. So I think a big thing for you is, man, I've watched from a step back and thought, man, this guy, his maturity and the way he handles things, the way he goes about his business, and continues to even progress and kind of go through your process. So, man, that's a testament to you. But just talk to even holistically kind of offering, what was that like to kind of have setbacks and kind of continue fortitude? Where does your headspace? You talk about being consistent. To kind of tag off that question, talk to me a little bit about what does that look like just to continue to kind of progress for these younger guys, and we've even got some freshman guys in here. Talk to me a little bit about kind of going through the ebbs and flows of it.
Well, it's tough, but I've really just focused on myself, trying to improve my kicking and just be where I want to be, just to get to where I want to be, and just take it one day at a time and get to the best I can be. But I love seeing Austin eat out there.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. What a great guy. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Okay, so our T3 guy, which is our Thursday core value, our T3 guy is one Dash Schlapa. I've got to tell you something about Dash. So we did a celebrity look-alike today. Come on, Dash. Come on, buddy. We did a celebrity look-alike today, and I'm not going to get into the fact that Cooper Towery looks like Sid from the Toy Story. I'm not going to get into that conversation. But we figured out that Dash looks like Syndrome from The Incredibles. I want y'all to think about this now. Go there, and he looks like the bad guy from The Incredibles. Do you know what I'm talking about? Once you see it, you can never unsee it. I'll just say that. All right, go ahead.
All right, Dash, as Coach had mentioned, just been an all-around, great asset, whether it's been on, hey, we need you to jump in at receiver, we need you to jump in at safety, we need you on special teams. As you've progressed and joined Team 106, what has your development been? What is the biggest thing you've kind of learned or have taken from this season so far?
Just contributing to the team, I would say. Just doing my best, whatever I can do.
Yeah, it's definitely shown, bud. Good job.
Yeah. Thanks. Okay, so I'm going to these guys have kind of been sentimental, but let's try to have a little fun here. So, all right. So, tell me this. You think about the coaching staff as a whole, okay? Mm-hmm. So, obviously, you've been coached by Coach Sides. Yep. Every once in a while, you have to deal with me. Now you're over there with Gross, Gross looks like Aaron Rodgers. That was another one we figured out. Think about it. Okay, so as you go through that, who is the scariest coach? Bro kind of scares me. Which coach is that?
I think Coach Freezy.
Coach Freeze. Who? Freeze in the back, baby. Okay. Who is the funniest coach on staff?
Funniest coach? I'd probably say you.
Oh, appreciate that. Honey, I am funny. He just declared it. All right. So who do you talk to me a little bit about because mostly you've been with what two coaches?
Coach Gross and Coach Sides.
Okay. Talk to me a little bit about, Sides' style and kind of how you feel like he's coached you, and then we're going to talk a little bit about Gross.
Sides, I feel like I feel like he was more intense than Coach Gross, and I feel like Coach Gross is more laid back.
That's good. That's a great point. And that's kind of a testament to kind of the whole staff. So we got scary guys, we got funny guys, we got laid back guys, we got intense guys. Mm-hmm. Appreciate you, Dash. Thanks, brother.
Thank you. So
our grit guy, our our grit guy, which is our Friday game day core value, is Jake Graham. I'll tell a story when he's coming up. So Jake came off first play. We kind of had that some ID. Coop kind of gets out there, and him and Coop have really complimented each other. One's blocking for the other one. They're kind of going through this deal. And 33 was probably their best backer. And I looked at Jake, and I said, hey, 33 is a pretty good player. He goes, yeah, but I ain't worried about him. I ain't scared of him. And that's kind of the mantra. And that kind of led to his mindset throughout the night, and he ran really hard the whole night. So,
All right, buddy. Just like I asked everybody else, so you're going through the season. We're going to the Red Rail game, big game. As you've progressed as a back for Team 106, what do you think you've learned the most or developed the most on?
What I've developed the most on is, like as a player or a whole, or just as a running back.
Whatever, yeah.
I would say.
I think that's the same thing, big guy.
I would say probably like my leadership. I would say that's improved.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, come on, dude. You weren't ready for that? Y'all didn't,
No, I
y'all didn't practice this or nothing?
I was practicing the red rail question.
Oh, okay. He threw you a wrench there at the end. Okay. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, same question as Dash. You got to talk to me. Scariest coach on staff?
I would say Coach Holland.
Holland, scariest coach on staff. Okay. Funniest coach on staff? Coach Nash. All right. Okay. So being, kind of having Nash and then me in the backfield, what has that dynamic been for you, like, as Nash kind of coached you? Because you're right outside my room going through that. Talk about, like, what he's kind of taught you and some things that you've learned, or just one principle you've learned being in this offense. What's one thing you've learned?
To get tackled on the hip.
Thank you. That was what he was supposed to say. And I didn't plan him that, but that is the greatest answer. What does that mean, get tackled on the hip? Microphone up, Slick.
I think it works. To get extra yards after you get hit, like fall forward.
Great answer.
Yes.
That's big time. Thank you. All right, good. That's because they turned it off.
Test.
Yep, they turned it off. Okay, our Stain guy, which is our overall culture guy that really kind of embodies who we are, and that goes to one bro, big bro up here. Big bro. We started talking about this. I'll say Coach Sides was very intentional to be like, man, bro played off the ball really well, done a great job, blocking and leveraging. And, again, we've just been trying to kind of write a passage him into he's the biggest human on the field. And he's kind of getting to that place and starting to play at a very high level. So, proud of him.
So you've heard it with everybody. You've had more time than everybody.
Yes. Please do better than others.
So what has been your best development or what you've learned so far this year?
I think Sides teaching me just like how to run my routes better, keeping my route integrity, and and like just going up for balls and being more physical as a receiver.
Great job.
Great answer. All right. Same questions, young buck. Scariest coach?
You.
Oh, my God. I'm funny and scary. That's official. Who's the funniest coach?
Coach Holland.
Coach Holland. I can give you that. Okay. Who is the most interesting coach on our staff? Like, this dude's kind of different. Who is that guy?
Coach Nash.
Coach Nash. All right. That's a great answer. So, bro, I really appreciate you, man. You've done a good job. Thanks, buddy.
Sir.
All right, I think unless you have anything else, that's a wrap. We want everybody this if you haven't got tickets, get tickets. We're hoping this is going to be a sold-out game.
Yes.
Get there early. We're home. It's really special if you haven't been to a Red Rail game. I think there's T-shirts available. But is there T-shirts to purchase anywhere? Do we know that?
I think the high school has some shirts.
Yeah.
School has some shirts. Yeah.
Money.
A couple of things to know. All our sub-varsities, we're really excited. We got the final round, and it's all, at MPS, it's like a gauntlet, right? So the freshman B game will be at 4 p.m. It will start at 4. The freshman A game will start at 5:30, and then the JV, what I appropriately call Mac Attack, will start at 7 o'clock. And so it'll be a gauntlet. Be there. We're all on the home side. Even technically for the JV game, we are technically the visitor, But Coach Edwards and I agreed they would just stay over there and we'll stay over here. So we will be on the home side, so you guys kind of prepare for that. Kind of talking fan shop stuff. It's kind of our last, if the fan shop will be open, for that sub-varsity night. Make sure you get there. We're expected. We're going to go out with expectation. I was really proud of our freshmen. One thing they haven't done in the past is kind of practiced on these days when they didn't have school. We've done that consistently all year, and our freshmen have showed up, practiced really hard, and prepared themselves to go win a ball game. And we're excited about them. And then Friday night, if you can't get up for Friday night, you're in the wrong place. I told our guys that today. If you're not jacked and you're not on 10 come Friday night, 7 o'clock, you are doing the wrong thing in your life. Football is not for you. It is going to be, and what I'm really proud is I think our guys are in a great headspace despite the hardships of the season. They're walking into it with a sense of belief and expectations. Cooper did a great job. He sent out an awesome message to our leadership this morning. I don't know if he ChatGPT'd it or got his dad or mom to write it because everything was spelled correctly. I was really proud of him. But no, it was extremely it was really good. Man, I appreciated that. Sent that out just talking about the magnitude of this last week and making sure that you maximize this moment. So we're excited about it. I'm excited about being a part of my first one, and I don't want to be a part of it with any other group than this group right here. I'm really excited. Thank you guys for being here.
Appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
The Mustangs are the home team this week in the Battle of the Red Rail as they take on Colleyville. If you can't be there in person, catch the biggest rivalry game of the year and join us for Mustang Friday night on Tradio, proudly presented by the Grubbs family of dealerships.